Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 23 of my journey through Path of Exile 2's early access in solo self-bound with my Grenadier Witchhunter. I made it into Endgame last time, and now the grind really actually starts as I continue to try and get resist capped on this character and see how far I can push this. So hit that like button and let's jump in. Let's see here. Resists 61, 56, and 45 on cold. Chaos is only 24%, but I have over 2,000 life at level 72. So that's pretty nice. I got myself into a bombard crossbow last time as well, so I'm firing an additional projectile with my grenades. So throwing 3 out there, 5 out with the explosive grenades. That'll blast through all of my gas grenades. So big upgrade there. I did get this explosive shot worked in, so I can use that when I want to blow all the grenades up. But I haven't found that to be the most useful, because then all your damage is out if you throw those, and it's generally worked better if I have the slowly progressive grenade explosions for me. Let's see, I'm at 7 of 10 T2 maps, so 3 more, and I'll get more Atlas passives. Ooh, and I've got a tower. I don't think I have a tablet to put in that tower. Now, I'm trying to go to the right as much as possible from the starting location. This kind of got cut off right here, forcing me down into these mountains. I want to keep trying to push to the right. Go for this augury. Lesser Jeweler's Orb. Iron Rune. Okay, you just slap that in right now for more damage. Let's see here. I need loot filter upgrade. I'm going to change this back to showing flasks and save as. Make that a leveling filter. Then back on the map filter, hide the flasks. Show normal expert and magic expert items. Hide normal and magic otherwise. And then I'm looking for crossbow things, so copy that just to class crossbow. So I should still see those in case I want to check out some of them. I'm not going to get an expert bombard crossbow until like level 77 or something. So if I want another grenades, fire additional projectiles, keep looking for a better one of these. I'll need to be seeing those still. Then the Lesser Jeweler's Orb. I need 15. Yep, get a new gas grenade. Give it 3 sockets. And corrupt it. No, it went down. Second one I've had to go down. And there we go. Already seeing advanced bombard crossbow just so I can check while hiding all the other advanced stuff. Good. Essence of the Body.
Eat this!
Did it already die? No. Okay. Second blast. Explosive grenades, poison grenade, gas grenades, and then they all kind of go off at once. I gotta throw the explosive ones first because they have the longest cooldown, then the poisons, and then the oils will kind of explode on impact. But if I want to deal the most damage, I go through all 3 grenades like that and then just let it all blow up. I wish I could clear with just the poison grenades for the most part, but I would need a 5th link or 4th socket for support gems for it. Take one of the badly rolled Ellie pin maps. That's a good one to throw in for a tower. Got a T2 map in return, so as long as I can get to the end of this, that's a win. An Essence of Haste. Or I can just go into another one. Another tower. Or I'll just save that for a T3 map. This T2 is decent. GCP. I wonder if I can use those on corrupted gear. I don't know if I can. So if I corrupt a gem to get it to 5 sockets for me, I would like to still be able to quality it because quality is so useful on so many skill gems. It would suck if I had to do that first. There's a precursor tablet for me. Another map boss. Throw out the clusters. Okay, the first hit with my decimating strike wasn't great here. I am not capped on lightning or any of the resists. Got a stagger though, so I can throw out these. More gas grenades. Okay, that was pretty good damage there during the stagger. Keep the oil down, that helps a lot. Whoa. Oh, okay, done. Sure. Explosive grenades to actually get it done. Ritual cleared. What do we got? Oh, my chest is actually pretty nice. I do have a rogue armor on. Doesn't have the greatest resistances, but that's actually looking in pretty good shape. Like nothing on the first page. Try the reroll. There's an Alk in there. I want the Exalt. If I take the Exalt, there's no deferring that. Yeah, just take the Exalt. My Atlas passives. Quantity of Waystones found. Another 3% rarity. I want Lucky Pillage really bad. More quant and rarity. Rarity and quant of Waystones. I guess I throw that on this. Expected a map way down here. One way over here. But I guess that's for everything in the radius of it, regardless of whether or not it gets buffed. Okay, so it's always a good thing then to use those. What to do with my Exalt? I do really like this belt. See if I could hit something on this. Mana? Okay, that's not bad. That is a big increase to my mana pool. Yay, another Exalt. Go ahead and use that. Belt gets thorns. Ew. The nice thing about playing SSF is, whoa, every single Exalted Orb I get, its only use is for adding mods to items. So I will use it to add mods to items. No saving it up to try and buy better stuff. Just keep trying to craft things. Essence of Torment, that's a Fizz mod on an item. I think I have to save those for higher level stuff. Try to just grind my way up there. I need the most on Cold Res. I add a socket to my chest. Glacial Rune. Cold Res. There we go. Oh, I forgot about this thing. My rarity fizz damage. I need to be putting exalts into that. T3 and T4 Waystone. Let's go. That's massively helpful. Saving a wand that has +4 fire skills. Spell damage. I feel like the basic spell stuff is something I just don't want to touch. After my experience with the freeze ignite nonsense. I hear Archmage is really good. The idea of playing around with fire spells just nope. I don't want to do that. Precursor Tablet, 9 maps, Exalted Orb, Lesser Jeweler's Orb, level 73. That gets me one closer to reducing my grenade delay. So the next 3 levels will be really nice for that reason. I'm seeing something here. These nodes are projectile damage, projectile's chance to chain from terrain, and I could remove 1 point, flip it to life regen, and remove the rest of those. Up here, 12% attack area damage, 12%, 25% with stun buildup. So these 3 points are getting more damage than the 4 of these. There's 2 pathing nodes there, but that is enticing. There's also 2 nodes here for area of effect of attacks. I can connect an attribute here and free up a point there. And in here, to get this 12 area damage, there's 15 area for attacks, up to 30 if I've stunned an enemy recently. So somehow, somewhere in the next few levels, like that's going to get shifted over there. My first level 16 gym, weak ashen staff, and then an exalted orb. Dusk vigil, trigger Ember Fusillade on casting a spell. That is kind of cool. Want of Waystones again. Nice. Let's go ahead and put that in before I forget about it. Nice. Raise the level on a bunch of maps. 2 Exalted Orbs for my ring. We've got Fizz attack damage, leeches mana, 25 int. So no extra resistances here, but it'd give me the int that I'm missing on other pieces. And the Fizz leeches mana could be really good. Try to get another gas grenade here. Polar's Orb. Ball Orb. No. Can I GCP that? Nope. Okay. Well, 15% movement speed with live. I need more int for that. And I have int on both rings. I gotta save those. Boots. And I need to see a regal on this bow that rolled with big fizz damage. Crit chance. So it's got crit chance multi with fizz. Leave that in here as well. Artificer's orb drop and an exalted orb. Oh, this exalt can go in my belt. Yeah, look for a suffix. Stun threshold. It really might be easier if I start clearing maps with explosive grenade, explosive shot to let them go off until I can get the poison grenades doing more damage, which is the idea. I need to get the gas grenades doing more damage so they can break armor faster. Then I need something to remove the broken armor so they can reapply it, and I want to clear like with that armor break fire explosions off the grenades. I think that'll be really cool. There's really only a use for the explosive arrow if I'm like leading with explosive grenades. Because it's really effective if I just like throw down those big grenades and then just blow them all up. I can just clear the pack. You kind of want to like launch it, let it reload, so the next time you want to do like a quick swap to the crossbow shot to explode them, it's already loaded. Yeah, this map has these river hags in it. Like, I want those things to die as quickly as possible. So that's got me thinking, well, how about I just like throw the damage out and blow it up? Works pretty nice. I will say, it works pretty nice. Alchemy? A precursor tablet. Only 5 maps, but I'm clearing towers quicker than I'm getting those to drop. I'm also not chasing any kind of side content. I'm just kind of like, keep moving to the right. 3 real shards off the last enemy in the map. Rarity of items found. 12% essence chance. It doesn't look like there's any difference in indicator on the tower if the thing has been used or the thing has just been completed. Like this one I haven't ran. It's not lit up at all, but nothing changed on this when I used the tablet in it. So the only way to know if I've used a tablet in it is to check. This one has not, for example. Hey, buy a T3 map. Might as well buy the T4 as well. Rolled contains additional strongbox as a prefix. That's supposed to be a good thing. That's one amazing prefix to get. Strongboxes have to be like the most underwhelming thing in the end game. Even if I transmute this strongbox, oh, it's gonna freeze me. That's okay. More rarity of contained items. Okay, the freeze wears off about 8 seconds before the enemies will come out from it. That's, yep, strongboxes. The enemies will spawn off the screen of the strongbox. I have to run around and hunt the enemies down. Okay, I got a couple rare items out of it. It didn't super disappoint. Exalted Orb. Belt is maxed out. Alchemite gloves, I think. Fire to attacks. Okay, a little bit of something. No more T3 Waystones. Or yeah, you got one? No. I just upgrade T2s. There's a T3. Additional strongbox. Well, I never found said strongbox that was supposed to be in this map, and I'm not going hunting for it. Level 74. I know I need to put that in this region so I can remove these. So I need a respec when I'm done with this map. Hey, a strongbox. Let's try this again. Quantum contained items, 3 rares. That came off the transmute. It gave it both mods, prefix and suffix. So I can't augment that. Kind of worked like a PoE 1 transmute there. Oh yeah, and here I'm prepping the strongbox to explode all of its monsters, but I forget I have to wait. 3 rare enemies out of the strongbox isn't bad. Okay, a T5 map in my T3. That's okay. The second strongbox, it's kind of done okay for me. Not because of the strongbox, it's because of the mods that rolled on it, I guess. The strongbox compared to PoE 1 strongboxes is still kind of like torture. What came out of there, not so amazing. It was good because it gave me 3 rares. Exalted Orb, Regal Orb. That's a lot of fizz damage on a weapon. Maybe I hold that. It comes with block chance on it too. Interesting. Shield with life triple res. Gotta hold on to that. The Exalt goes on my gloves. Give me something. Okay, fizz damage leeches life. The first leech I will have had. Maybe I can see that doing something. That'd be cool. Complete T4 plus maps time. That means more passives. So this is 3% rarity, 8% rarity, 5% quant. Good upgrade. I think I'm going to need to come up here and get this local knowledge. If I'm playing an SSF, I need to be going after the grass biome increased chance for socket currency. That is the reason to go up there. And I've got plenty of T4 maps. That's good. Let's see if I have any really bad looking ones. Damage with extra fire and has extra cold. That's one to throw into the tower. Exalted Orb. I maxed out the gloves. Still suffix available on my amulet. Try that. 11 all attributes. Could have been worse. Not resistances though. It's been a few maps and I still have yet to do this big passive refund thing. Going for it. Put a point here. I took a strength out. Give those. I'm even going to take this one out. Strength, damage, damage. AoE. Jewel with an Exalt. Ooh, a lot of fizz damage. on a staff. Definitely gotta take the Exalt. Oh, there's even attack speed on this. This is kind of crazy. That's a good staff. Take the augments, I guess. Oh, this is a dead end. This doesn't connect me further to the right. I'm gonna have to go down. More towers down here, though. Exalt can go for a prefix on the amulet. Still a suffix on this ring. Got mana per enemy killed. None of my Exalts are hitting anything for me. I've upgraded nothing. Occultist Crown unique. Crown of the Pale King. Strongbox. Identify it. Guarded by pack of rare monsters. And identified items. There was a rare belt. Didn't roll well. Ooh, actually a decent belt. Life, last charges gained, reduced charm charges used. Got lightning res and armor. Open prefix. Oh, that's extra armor, that's extra life. And then I'm capped on lightning, and cold is where my charm's at. So I got an upgrade in gear for my build. I've only been playing for like 4 hours. It doesn't really fix any major issues. It just gives me a bit more life. Oh, I lose life regen. Okay. So the old build, the old belt still sticks around. Life, armor, evasion, spirit, lightning res. There's potential in this chest. I don't know if it's super worth exalts given how much armor and evasion I have on mine. Now Fizz is extra cold. I guess it's not Fizz. Damage is extra cold. Is scary now. Put it in the tower. Salted orb. Do I have something I can use it on? No open suffixes on anything. So the new belt prefix. Thorns. Okay. Level 75. Let's see here. Probably just start going back towards this. I'm gonna want that if I can get swapped to the gas grenade idea that I have. I am interested in these nodes out here. The fizz damage with the attack and cast speed at the end of it. That's pretty nice. Some resistances here. Salted orb. Lead tier 5+ maps. Moving on up yet again. The maps keep getting harder, but the gear's not getting better. Waystones have a 20% chance to be 1 tier higher. On my way to local knowledge. I still have items I can use exalted orbs on. Go for a ring. Mana. Okay. Ooh, a level 16 gem. Oh, that's extra base radius on my explosive grenade. I'm gonna do that. I've mostly been clearing with this combo with the explosive arrow. I only have 2 T5s though. Last time when I tried the explosive arrow, I was really feeling like, meh, I could do without that. And now I am like firing that every pack of enemies and blowing up the explosive grenades. And I've been really enjoying it, but I haven't been using my gas grenades like at all. If anything, I'll throw an oil down on a single target like right here so that I can get that extra damage out. Cloaked Mail unique. I can't identify these like I can in PoE 1. All I need to see is the base, and I can just like, I know exactly what it is. Emerald with chance to blind proj damage. Regal that. Damage with hits against rares and uniques. Okay. My jewels are fire damage, chance to ignite Warcry, and proj speed, chance to poison damage with crossbows. 8% fire damage. Okay, I take this one. So that's an increase in 7% damage plus the 17 against single target. That's good. A jewel is a really good spot to use an exalt if there's something good on it. What is this unique? Pariah's Embrace. Spirit, reduced mana cost of skills, and life regen. That is pretty nuts. T5 in here. Gotta buy it. I don't know how often that resets. Helmet with life, cold, and lightning. Well, I already have a lot of resistance on my helmet. The armor energy shield helmet as well. Like, ick. That just kind of flops my cold and fire. Regaled fire res onto these boots. Wrong box. Check it. Want an extra packs of monsters. Rare pair of aged cuffs. Level 16 gem. I already upgraded the explosive grenade. Oil gets more AoE, costs more mana. I think I just save it to level up my explosive shot. Sure. A precursor tablet? No way! Forgotten those things existed. Additional rare monsters and rare monsters chance for extra mod. I got 5 towers at the moment that I can put that in. Plus 2 level of all spell skills on a lunar? What? Augment says armor. Regal says 16 strength. Add it to the dump of stuff. Ooh. Plus 3 projectile skills with fizz. Ooh, okay. We get to gamble. What do we got? For life on hit. Nah. Strongbox with rarity. And the freeze that doesn't matter. Lots of rarity. Dropped 4 items. That's more along the lines of what I've experienced thus far. Awesome. Damage is extra cold. Might as well do the tower. Another potential chest. Really good life. Got fire res. 2 open suffixes. Something else that I could dump exalts into. Oh, that's lovely. My delirium doesn't pause during my strongbox. Rip that. Strongbox dropped me 2 items. It was a good thing though that those items were identified. Another strongbox. 3 packs of magic monsters. Identified items. Isn't this a currency strongbox? Or maybe it's gonna give me like arcane weapons, spell stuff. Level 76. I've been running these maps for a good 4 or 5 hours at this point, and I feel exhausted. I feel like I haven't done much. There hasn't been much to improve on my character. Okay, this is all magic stuff. There was an identified item that came out of it. I think it has a lot to do with there's only one map portal. Like, I'm doing these maps completely on edge, like always. Like, one little mistake and my character dies, I lose my map, I lose everything in it. I gotta do it all again. There's no room for error, which adds to the tension of it all, but that's not what I liked about mapping in PoE 1. Like, just smashing a bunch of maps in PoE 1, it's a little more brain dead. You're just kind of fishing through the stuff, killing a bunch of monsters. You roll up a bunch of maps at once. You can run the tile sets that you want. Like, every single map, I gotta go through this process. I gotta find the next Waystone I want to put in. I gotta look through the map, find out where I want to go next. Provided I completed the previous map, it's got a completely different set of things in it, so I can't just like, oh, I'm gonna target this one thing. There's so much prep work you also have to do, just like getting from one map to the next. Like, I can't just say, oh, I want to run these Steaming Springs maps and roll up a bunch of them and go farm something from that map. There's none of that here. And in PoE 1, completing the Atlas gives me that like sense of something to complete, something I'm working towards. At the start of a new league, I'm trying to go through there and complete all the maps. You gotta do each one to get its bonus, and you gotta do some rare, you gotta do some corrupted, and once you get to the corrupted ones, so it gets a little bit harder. Sometimes you might brick maps or run something that you might not be able to handle, but it doesn't feel bad because you can fail and you can re-enter the map. You can try again, and you're not putting all that effort to get there at risk just to attempt it. Where do I put this level? Right. Use skill effect duration. There's a lot of things that I would like to see like different about the way the endgame is, but like the big thing as I'm completing, like going into endgame for the second time now, the thing that's missing is the chill. Like, endgame PoE needs more chill, and it's all tense. And I think that has more to do with the one map portal than anything else. Like, I wish there were bosses in every map. I think it would be really cool if we're gonna have our Atlas like this, right? Put a boss in every map, and you get your
Reloading.
Atlas passives by defeating bosses in each of the different maps, or something like that. Something to work towards for completion. Let's run 10T1 maps, and then run 10T2 maps, then run 10T3 maps. Like, that just isn't doing it for me. Like, I want that map of things that I need to fill out to give me some kind of goal that I'm visibly working towards, and sense of progression and something to chase to keep me wanting to put the next map in. And this endgame like doesn't have that. Aside from me wanting to make my character better, that isn't there. And yeah, there are things you can work on, but not while you're pushing up the Atlas. It's more in-game focused. You got to be in T11 or higher maps to get any of the breach splinters or chances for your logbooks and any of the special stuff that is tied to any of the league content. You gotta be up that high to even mess with it. And right now there's no way I can make my rituals better unless like I push all the way to like the highest tier maps and like find a boss for ritual. I can't use my points that I'm getting from my Atlas to like make any of the content in the maps better, with the exception of essences. strong boxes has a little bit of effect on them. Can increase the effect and duration of shrines. That's it. Everything else is just like map drops, precursor tablet drops, rarity, explicit mods on your maps, magic monsters, rare monsters. It doesn't make sense to me that even at this like lower point of the Atlas, I can't be working towards any of these other things. Also, not to mention, like, I'm pushing like maps 40 to 50 right now, probably on like 45 or so. I have not been able to cap my resistances since I made it to Endgame. There needs to be some kind of crafting. Like, there has to be something. Like, the pure nothing but RNG gear, it's like not having it, especially not with the like rate that we're getting stuff to drop. And it's hard to think about it when you look at what's going on in Trade League right now, like insane rarity farming, building maps with loots from breaches. Like that's only something you get at the end of the progression. I'm more looking at like your first handful of maps, what you've got going on, and it just feels empty and exhausting. That's the big thing I'm trying to get at. And in this SSF scenario, it's just like, well, I hope I get lucky on some drops, but almost every single map I do, like, I'm looking for the good bases. I'm picking them up. I'm IDing the things, using regals where necessary. Like, I'm not even each map finding a white bow for me to even transmute to attempt to make something. Picking up every single rare item that drops, checking it to see if something hits. Because that could be what decides, like, oh, okay, I should roll another character that can use this thing. I've gotten a couple good things, but no, like, all right, that's insane. Nothing crazy, I feel like, has come from any of the maps that I've done. Ritual Precursor Tablet. There we go. There's something fun. Yeah, if I were to fail this ritual, like, I don't get to kill the last 2 rares on my map. I gotta run this map again. I don't get any of my rewards. I want, like, Alkengo map and chill. Like, that's what I get the most out of playing PoE 1. But I'm not somebody who really likes to chase the super in-game bosses in PoE 1. I like making fun builds that can clear maps, and like I smash maps to level the character up. That's what I get the most out of from playing Path of Exile. And that experience is just kind of exhausting. It feels even more so like now that I'm doing this like on a second playthrough, essentially with a slower character. Because my first character turned out to be pretty decently meta, so I was able to just like ramp through the progression really quickly. I feel like I'm doing okay with this character. It's just like the opportunity from upgrades really isn't showing itself. Like, I just keep pushing to higher and higher difficulty stuff, and nothing else is really changing that much. I'm getting some extra levels here and there, but still nothing crazy. And I have to get exalts if I even want to attempt to like actually get past the regal step of making new gear. That doesn't always happen either. Whole Helm. What is this? Enemies chilled by your hits can be shattered as though frozen. Hold damage, mana, and strength. Enemies chilled by your hits can be shattered as though frozen. That gives you corpse removal. It also says chilled by your hits. Any damage that isn't damage over time is hit damage. What about chilled ground? That isn't damage over time or damage. So, like, would that have to be a hit on the enemy? Well, I'm gonna take that because I've never seen it before. Reroll life, mana, armor, cold lightning res, and I defer that helmet. That's not terrible. Okay, and I got a ritual precursor tablet. Dex and life on a helmet. That can deserve a regal. But sure, I can regal it. We got prefix rarity. That's really good. There's no way it can go on my character till at least 2 exalts. So it can add to the pile of other things I've regaled that maybe it would be fun to exalt. Increased gold found in area. Let's see. This one's still open. Put one in there, not in this one. I want to put it in this one. So this is going to maybe put rituals in the area I'm going. I haven't fought a map boss in like 3-4 hours. You know what? Looking around here, it's not like there's map bosses here in the areas I've been going through either. Actually, the last map I went in that had a map boss in it was this Sulfuric Caverns way back here, and I failed it on the first attempt. And I've since pushed all the way down through and over here, and I'm not seeing no map bosses. The Spider Woods right here. I think I'm out of T5 maps. I might be forced to drop down to T4s. Oh, here's a T4. I could maybe make a 5. Chance to bleed. Yeah, I think I'll try to go for this boss. And if I gotta drop down to T4s, I'm just gonna start clearing through some of these rituals. I've done 5 of the T5s. And of course I didn't hit record for the map boss. He gave me a T7. It was the tree thing from Act 1, the Chaos Tree. The tree is weak to fire. It actually kind of melted. This is a rare map too. It's runnable. Got another map boss anywhere? Nope. Nowhere on my tree do I have like quick, easy access to a map boss. Yay, T5 Waystone. As long as I get that one that keeps me where I'm at. Something. Another one. Precursor tablet. Huge. Using this explosive shot kind of turns this into more of a mine build. Kind of have to target in the correct location, but it sets them off kind of like you would mines. This map has felt very linear as well, and I hope this is the last rare. Oh, no, there's one up here too. Okay, maybe it just keeps going. I'm afraid to look. You're gonna be running through this map backwards. Let's see. What do we got? No, there's nothing back there. Good. Expert, sturdy crossbow. What we got? Attack speed, accuracy, and hybrid fizz. That's a no. Waystone quantity and rarity. That's a good one. For a tablet, running out of transmutes as well. I've been using them. I think that should affect these. Yep, number of waystones. Rust Bowl and Decay. I want to do the Rust Bowl in a T7. There's a boss in here. So it's technically a T8, but nothing crazy. But I just gotta be careful. I've been being careful in just about every map because I'm trying to get through them safely. Kill everything from distance, despite me being pretty tanky. My level 92 character in Trade League doesn't have this much life on it. So I feel like I'm doing pretty well as far as tankiness goes. I have some evasion, I have some armor. Avoid the big hits. That's about what I would expect. I could take some small little chip damage, but I just be careful. If anything is dealing cold damage, I need to be afraid. Yeah, keep everything at range. Throw my grenades and blow up the grenades before they can ever get an attack off. Typically what I've been trying to do over and over. Even in this T7+1 map, the normal enemies just die. I can't do anything risky in this map. If I wanted to be kind of crazy and like be aggressive with it and like, oh, I'm gonna launch my grenades, push through the pack while I'm blowing them up to go to the next pack and like do stuff like that, you can't. You're gonna get yourself killed and lose your map. That's why I'm saying like PoE 2 Endgame needs more chill, because you can't relax and just like play the game and have fun, because you're on the edge of death always, and deaths are so punishing with losing the map and anything else that was in it. I'd lose my T7 Waystone in this case as I'm trying to climb up things. I wish I could say it was a more enjoyable experience. When you get yourself to a point where you have like a build that can just like face roll everything, this kind of goes away unless you're just gonna get one shot by something crazy. But like, I'm more afraid to lose my map than I am my character dying. Like, that's what I'm protecting more than my character, and it feels wrong. The thing I should be trying to protect is my XP, my character's life, not my map portal. Ozen Rebellious Rust Lord. Okay. Does lightning and fire damage. I need to throw oil grenades. Okay. Yep, he spawns ads. Just keep him away from me. Okay, he's about to launch those spikes out. Okay. There's something he throws in like a line on top of you that can explode. Oh, okay. Throw the grenades. Oil. Okay, spawn more ads. Sure, fine. Blow them all up. He might have slightly different attacks here. I don't remember either of the attacks that he's done. Huh. That's cool to get to experience. An Exalted Orb, and Waystones, and drops, and I wish there was that feeling in every map. It would feel so much better. You give me that, and then give me the map portals back, even if it's just 3. Honestly. like allow me to relax and play the game. I got a T9, 2 T6s, and a T7 out of that T7. Not bad. And Exalt Orb. I want it on this chest. The life and spirit. Please give me a resist. 2.2 life regen. Like, every time. Every exalt is like, well, let's gamble and pray. This map boss is going to be the fungus behemoth. Not get hit by those. Okay, stagger boss. That's good. Blow up those grenades I just launched. Rock and roll. Good. Don't want to be in that. Hey, you warp over to me. That's nice of you. And get out of that. Ah! Blow up their grenades. The Lesser Jeweler's Orb. A rare item that looks interesting. Waystones. I wish I could fight more bosses. This didn't roll. Hey, that got my passive, so that means I can just jump to T6s now. Oh, that's increased. Number of monster packs. 13%. Next one gets me local knowledge. Then I start going after grass biomes, I guess. Less cooldown, LE weakness, damages lightning. Yikes. Ooh. And Jeweler's Orb. Oh, I got a level 17 gem. Let's make the explosive grenades do more damage. And take a level 15 gas grenade. Third socket. And corrupt it. Nope. Enfeeble LE pin. That's my other T6. And a Magic Monster's Temp Chains. T6 in return. Another T6. Expert Male Sabatons. I'm remembering Essence of Haste. 20 movement speed to start with. 14 strength. Currently all I've got there is life, 10 movement speed, and a socket with some chaos reg, which is nice, but not mandatory. Where are we at here? Armor, evasion, movement speed. Oh, I'm sitting on an exalt at the moment as well. Take another try at this chest. Yeah, give me a resistance. Reduced bleeding duration. Dang. Lightning res is not what I need to raise. Raise cold. If I put 2 sockets in it and put 2 colds in it, that's an upgrade there. My armor and evasion took a big hit from this, but I'm gonna get life regen accuracy from it. 2 sockets. Glaciers. Keep the old chest. So better. That gives me more spirit. Put vitality, precision back in on my Herald of Ash. 1% life regen got me up to 96.2. Expert sturdy crossbow, 2 of them. No, 2 life on hit and bad fire damage. The crossbow I'm using has a percent fizz roll on it, and that's it. I'm getting a tiny bit of lightning. Everything else is not super useful to me. It doesn't take much for me to get a better crossbow. Granted, that crossbow would have to account for the loss in the grenade with damage for the losing the grenade. But I've been transmuting those bows too. Exalted Orb. I can start gambling on the next item. Level 77. That's gonna further lower my grenade cooldowns. Maybe I can start getting back into just using the grenades and not using the explosive shot. It would definitely be nice to get that extra damage from the gas grenades out. Next level will really get that going. Golden Lightning Res gloves with mana. I really like the flat damage there. And I can't tell how much the leech has been helping, if at all. I shall save those gloves though. Life Rarity Dex Helmet. I think this is my next target. Got a lot of resists to try and find, but let's see. 66 mana. So the next 2 are guaranteed suffixes. Ooh, 2 uniques off of 1 enemy. 2 different shields. The Alchem Ira. Damage blocked is recouped as mana, and increased skill effect duration. Lose life mana on kill. Okay. First of these expert steel plates I've seen. I'm intrigued by this armor just for the life regen off of it. Life and bleeding duration. Bombard crossbow with mana on kill accuracy. Exalted Orb. Ooh, there's a helmet in here that I'm looking to pull out too. Do that first before I potentially die doing this. These rituals get crazy. Like, oh, I have to dodge the thing, but I can't move because I'm being swarmed. It's never nice in this. But again, it's like I can't fail, or I fail my entire map. But now I can re-roll this. I mean, I do want those transmutes, but there's exalts on the other page. What if I deferred both of them? Yeah, I'd have to defer them both, but then I can potentially get both of them rather than just taking the one. What am I looking at here? Lose fire with potential to gain it back with this Exalt. Crit chance. Okay, so if I put that on, hold's looking good, fire's looking bad. Switch to fire charm, put fire in that. Better armor. Ooh, man, that's a big loss in evasion. That might not be worth. My evasion's kind of tanking since I switch the chest. Oh, but I could quality that. There we go. What'd that do there? 24 from 21. Oh, 14% is better than 11%. I think I'll take that. Give it a socket or fire res. Then, do I really not have a ruby charm? That's great. So I leave the old helmet on for now then. I need a ruby charm. Then another pair of boots. Haste 25 with 5.1 life regen and a little bit of armor evasion. Got 6 alchemies. I need to be looking for targets for that. Probably jewelry if possible. Spend some of my gold here. 16,800 for a random ring. Comes out item level 74. That's a lot of lightning res. Anyway, let's see. Rarity, unset ring. Cast speed, fizz to attacks. Rare, fizz lightning. Bonus lightning, lightning res. Interesting. Fire and fire res with some evasion. Cold res on the unset with the rarity. Chaos and strength. Rare mana cold res. Bad. All res and mana. Fizz to attacks. Fire, lightning, and int. Chaos, a little bit of rarity. Chaos strength rarity. Dex. Flat fizz. Accuracy dex. Rarity, lightning, strength, int, life regen. An amulet. Strength cast speed. Rare with all res, fire res, dex, accuracy, armor, rarity. That hurts in life, but resistance is just under on cold at that point. I probably broke something with dex. No. Okay. Cold res, rarity. Let's regal some of this. Only 8 regals. What we got on this one? Lightning res. So if I gave up this cold, I mean, I can only give up one of these because of int gym requirements, but it's more about the resistances. That one's really close. This one still has me down in cold. This one has the life on it, so probably that. What else? There's the double lightning. That has fire on it now. Fizz all res with mana, life regen. And there's this flat with lightning res. I like that. I think the rest of these go away. And what did I need for volatile catalyst? Greed, guilt, ire. So take 3 of these. Put it in forging. Greed, guilt, ire. Yay. I just gained a lot of rarity. Gave up life, but resists are close. Got my anoint back, and that needs an exalt. Then I have a few interesting rings saved up now. That was a good idea. Once again, I have stuff I'm wearing to spend exalts on. That's cool. Now I could go in with damages extra fire and damages extra lightning and not be as afraid. So fire is my lowest. Damages extra lightning is better. LE weakness is still bad though. And none of these are free. Yeah. Great time to, you know, hop into a tower. Well, what happens now if I switch this helmet? Fire tanks. Okay, Lesser Jeweler's Orb. I can try to corrupt the socket again. The Divine Orb. And map completed. Contains an additional unique item. Well, that's interesting. These Lightning Storm bolts hurt so bad. I guess the damage is extra lightning map. Stitched gloves. I think those are the Dodre gloves. Hey, hybrid fizz, T3, and strength. Regal that. Life on hit. Those are the Dodre gloves. Lots of spell damage with reduced cast speed. I leveled up my gas grenade. It's still corrupted, okay. Then get a new gas grenade. Give it a socket. Corrupt it. -1 level from corruption. It lost a level. Awesome. I was told that was an easy way to get an extra socket, and it has not done anything. I think that was the 7th attempt. The 2 that went down to 2 sockets I destroyed, and I have the other 5. Life Sprig, nice. I got a bonus T6 map out of the hideout that I'm clearing just for an easy completion on a really rough map. Map completed. Nice and easy. An Alk on a bombard crossbow. No. Exalted Orb from the Expedition. 30% Topaz. Alk. That. Life, all attributes, fire res, cold damage. What is a Researcher Strongbox? Freezes and additional inscribed ultimatum. Okay. Inscribed ultimatum and an augmentation. Okay. 3 distilled iron and 1 guilt. I exalted something. The amulet. 84 life. Let's go. Massive. I completed this map that has this dotted line up here to this backwash. Can't do it. That sucks. That is my only connector to over there. Another ritual precursor tablet. Exalted orb. That goes on the ring. Evasion rating. All the T6 maps I needed to do. Both of my deferred exalts are in here. Take the one before the final trial exalt. Gave me mana just in case I fail this. Fourth one with the rats. I can only get so much stuff down before I need to. Well, I can't. I can't attack while I'm being swarmed. Or at least it feels like I shouldn't be attacking. And then I try to roll, I can't roll. But then there's the rat tornado, and I have to move. But you can't move. Hey, I got that exalt though. Cleared the map before I died. Alright, this gets me grass biome, chance to drop socket currency. Then what? Get this Waystone's chance for tier higher. I want the quantum precursor tablets found. Slap this ritual thing in here. Grass biome. Well, like this is forest, desert, grass would be a steppe, hidden grotto, probably this blooming field. Savannah's probably one. That really sucked in that last map. I knew that ritual, the layout of it, it looked like it was going to be rough, so I went and cleared the rest of the map. Made sure I got the map completion. Then had to walk all the way back across the map just so I could die in that ritual. Jinbaria, area level 72. Still 3 levels off from an attempt at that. There's no way I have the damage to beat that boss. Another exalt for the ring. Got 25 dex. Not bad. And died in another ritual. I should have cleared the rest of the map. That was a T7. I got another T7 from it though. Artificer's Orb. Now that is socket modifying currency. I assume that it would mean the gym socket modifying currency as well though. Unique engraved focus. Minion resistance equal to yours. Minions have increased life. That seems good. T5 hybrid biz accuracy. Life on kill. That one has potential. Regal Mana Leech. Another level 72 Jinbaria. Ritual. Oh dang. What is this? Max number of prefixes when you use an alk. T7 map. I really kind of want that. Ooh, there's a mall. Prefixes are maxed on it. Okay, I need to have that. Probably the best weapon I've gotten so far of any kind. T7 map, that alk thing, and a transmute. Okay, one more map should get me my level, hopefully. Still no gas grenade upgrade. I want to upgrade the damage on it so I can clear with it, and then I want to use my explosive arrow thing to eat the fully broken armor and just kind of run around and blow up these grenades and let them rip armor off and do the explosions. I think it's going to be so much more satisfying than what I've currently been doing, but the game has not let me do that yet, so I'm just going to keep throwing the explosive grenades and blowing those up. That's working. It's actually working really well. Clears every normal pack without a thought. Most magic packs as well. Some of them take 2 grenades to hit that magic enemy. It does well, and I'm not spamming down as many grenades. I don't run out of my cooldown. Yeah, if I had a way to remove the fully broken armor, it would be able to do the little fire explosion again. But if I had it doing more chaos damage as well, then it would break the armor faster. And I could actually maybe make a build out of that. And there's level 78. 16% reduced skill effect duration. Well, let's see. How long does it take these to go off? You know, that's way faster. That is actually way faster. That's improved a lot. Okay. Salted orb. I've got something. Old ring and old boots. Okay. I think I have a bow. Ritual completed. Exalted orb. Reach low life, fully recover life, mana, and energy shield. That's not terrible. 40% resist on something. Item level 71. 30% movement speed boots. My ES base? Should grab that. Take this Omen. It's definitely still faster to get the grenades off with the explosive shot, but like, I'm really much more okay with that explosion time. Now, if I just had a good enough movement speed to kite enemies and launch those, then I'd be set. Have complete hermit garb. Apron of airmen. Bleeding you inflict is aggravated. Lesser jeweler's orb. A couple things to do. Where is this crossbow? That? No. This has fizz accuracy. Got base crit chance. This one has to be a prefix now. It hit a T1 flat accuracy. Because of course it did. So I can throw the next exalt at trying to hit the flat fizz on it. That's the only way it gets to be better than the one I have. I mean, or big percent fizz as well could do it. Ah, that's rough. The rate I'm going though, I can start farming the expert bombard crossbows. Alright, next. Get a gas grenade, put a third socket on it, and corrupt it. No, add it to the stack. That's 8. Failed. In the end, I did manage to get some kind of upgrades. Came from gambling on the gamble vendor. Get rarity and get my resists close. Still uncapped, but in a much better situation. Got extra spirit, so I got extra life regen from the vitality. Got extra accuracy from precision. Still only 10% movement speed. That'll probably be the big priority for next time, going after some kind of boots. I'm gonna gamble something, that's probably what I do. Alva. Boots. Armor evasion. 10,000 each. Let's see. Give me something. Rare. Life. Movement speed. Strength. Dex. Life regen. 30% movement speed. For my chaos res. Let's see what else it's got. Rare. Life mana cold lightning. Big life cold. That should get regaled. This one. 10% movement speed on that. Let's go for a nice little chaos orb on this. Remove that life regen. Give me some resistance. They remove the strength. Gave me some cold. Okay. Okay. Feeling these boots a little more now. That helps open up the ring slot. Fire's still under, lightning's still under. If I switch to these boots, I should put the socket with the chaos res thing. I don't have. I'd have to go farm ultimatum for that. Let me try again. Armor evasion. Yep. Magic. Movement speed, strength, life regen, mana. Next, rare, life, rarity, cold res, life regen, bat life regen. I like these. Exalt possibility from movement speed on that. The rest for magic. That knocked me down to 84,000. I gotta make sure I have enough to like respec, so I'll leave it there. Really like these. 30%, like I'm slow, but then I could be not as slow. Oh yeah, it's like a crawling pace, or oh, my character's actually running. That's gonna be big, and I'll keep finding new and better things. It's gonna be a grind, but that's SSF in PoE 2 as things sit. Well, that's where I'm going to stop for today. We'll keep this going next time. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.